Just fill me with now today.
One thing that I learned is that a lot of constructs can be a hindrance, such as sight. When I close my eyes while I meditate, I can feel all of my other senses so much more. And when I went to Thailand, I wanted to learn what the soundscapes had to offer and what they were trying to communicate. Soundscape ecology is a measure of the health of an ecosystem. And in an ecosystem, all beings are connected. So there's the ecosystem of our bodies and all that's connected within, and then there's the ecosystem of us as human to human, and then human to earth, human to plant, and not one exists without the other. It all exists in interconnectedness and coexistence. So for the first one, which is morning and new beginnings, I used birdsong and all of this is very autoethnographic, which means it's based on my personal lived experience, and it's a process and practice-based research project. So everyone is going to have their own interpretation and associations to these sounds, which I'm super excited to hear what yours will be. But for me, coming from a place of non-judgment and non-attachment while doing so. And so for the second movement, which represents fear, and also here's another one of my journal entries, which I had up earlier. I just took a lot of doodles and journals while I was there on my experience. But the second movement represents fear, and I did choose bugs, but I love bugs. I just thought it would be cool to distort some frogs croaking and make it sound kind of paranoid. And then I actually got on recording something that I would say often in Thailand, which is, there's something crawling down my back. And throughout this entire piece, I have recordings of me conversing and translating my communications with Meishi Baibun, who was my monastic teacher. I studied at the Buddhist University there for a few months on and off, and the way that deeply listening in our everyday interactions and conversation, not only human to human, but human to animal and human to earth, how that deep listening can aid us in understanding one another, or at least coming at one another with non-judgment and from a place of love. And I think that's something that we all always need as a society and overall as an earthly ecosystem. And I will just invite you to close your eyes once again and immerse and be open to what you hear and to watching where your brain goes when you listen to this, seeing hearing what thoughts come up and what labels or judgments come up, or feelings or sensations, just a practice of deep listening as we go through this piece together. So have a good day.
สาขาวิชา
สาขาวิชา
การจัดการเชิงพุทธ
การจัดการเชิงพุทธ
then public
Public
and
Administration
administration program is
Department
Have a good day.
of Public Administration
สาขาวิชารัฐประศาสนศาสตร์ this
Administration
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 Who is indebted now? Who is indebted? Even your body, this body not belong to you, belong to who? Belong to nature. The more that you want to have is illusion, not real. All things we see through illusion. Understand now? Understand now?
Fill me with now, now, now. Don't take me away, away, away. Just fill me with now, today, today, today. I'm surrounded by cool water. I'm blown by the cool breeze. I found the love that lives inside of me. I float side by side with all that is alive. My roots are planted strong on the ground. My roots, they reach in the dirt deep down.
And coming back into the room, noticing how our bodies feel. Noticing what we noticed.
I have a quick question. What is your favorite place to meditate? And what is the sound that you like in nature that really motivates you, moves you to meditation?
Thank you. Well, I started my meditations just on the hill by my parents' house, and I would always close my eyes and listen, and that was where I really started developing my practice. So that place has a very deep connection to my heart. But as for my favorite now, I've always liked the sound of the rain, which is why I use the rain for my third movement as that enlightenment evening, like calm. Because when I was little, I would just go out on the porch and sit and listen to the rain for hours, just sitting there. So I love the sound of the rain. It's so peaceful and relaxing to me. Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'll fade into the background. No, I'm just kidding.
Now, 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 fill me with now, now, now. Don't take me away, away, away. Just fill me with now, today, today. I'm surrounded by cool water. I am blown by the cool breeze. I found the love that lives inside of me, of me. I float side by side with all that is alive. My roots are planted strong on the ground. My roots, they reach in the dirt deep